Hey diary, I'm back. On for a while, and I haven't talked to you the whole time. I guess we're not really as good of friends as you thought we were. Ever since I've been done, I've been kind of lonely because I can't really talk to living people, so I went off on a journey on my bike to find some other dead people from my family. My great-great aunt is super awesome, and she taught me so much stuff about being dead that I'm totally going to tell you all about. But today, I'm going to talk about one thing specifically because it's been driving me crazy. I want to be in one piece as long as possible. I'm going to survive this death. So I made up, with the help of her, a super awesome dead people workout plan that I actually think is super hard. It's way harder than any workout I did when I was alive. So living people, if you have trouble picking up your phone and you can't type on the computer and you can't stand up out of your chair, this workout is for you, just like it's for me. Let's get right into it. So for the first exercise, well, for the second exercise actually, we need just a single piece of paper. We're not going to get it out of a loose leaf packet of paper though, because ripping it out adds to our workout, and this is a really good exercise. So the technique is extremely important to get right. Hold it out in front of you like this, with this arm. And the arm that you hold it out with is obviously working extremely hard, holding up all of this weight, so this burns really super bad, and I think I might die. While we're getting an arm workout on this side, we need to make sure that our thumb and our index finger muscles get worked out. I know that it seems like appearances are the most important thing and the only reason that you should bother working out, but I guess I kind of like texting and I kind of like using my computer, so I want to work out my finger muscles too. So I'm going to grab one piece of paper. I can only do one right now. My aunt can rip out 3. She's amazing. I told you, she is so strong. I'm just going to take one, and we're going to tear it with our fingers with no help of our arm. Just use your fingers. Now that we have the first piece of paper out, we can put the notebook down for a second. Now pick up the notebook and put the spiral side in your other hand. Hold it out in front of you, work out this arm, hold it for a minute, just for a couple seconds. Take your thumb and your index finger on the other hand. So then rip it out using your finger muscles. Just one piece. If this is too easy, try ripping out 2 pieces. But yeah, right, you're never going to be able to rip out 2 pieces. What are you, a bodybuilder? Second exercise that we're going to do is paper crumples. And this works out our finger muscles as well, and it also works out these little thingies in your arm right there that you can see when you move your fingers. Okay, so do about 10 seconds of crumpling paper. Take your first piece in one hand and your second piece in the other hand and crumple both of them. Good. Let go of the paper. We can pick those up later. I don't think I can do it right now. The next exercise that we're going to do is an exercise that you have to live in America to do because you have to have 2 U.S. pennies. If they're not U.S. pennies, then I don't know how much they weigh, and you probably can't lift them because you're weak as hell. So take your 2 United States of America pennies, put them in your hand like this, and we're going to do this. That was 10, right? This is what I call mom hips. Take your sweatshirt like this and pretend you're with your kids at the park, walking the dog, having a great time. Tie it around your waist because you got too hot when you were walking your dogs and playing with your kids at the park. This is working out our hips and our thighs, and we're going to do this with a little twist now. Okay, now the last exercise that I'm going to do is, because you don't need to do this unless you have someone else's foot on. Like, I had that foot accident last summer, so I am still trying to get used to my foot, even though it's healed up really well. See? It's healed up pretty well, so it's coming along, but it doesn't respond as well as my real foot, so I'm going to work it out by putting it on the back. So I fell down there, and one of my arms fell off. And now I have to go back to my aunt's house so she can put my arm back on for me. This is exactly what I was trying to prevent, and pretty much what I learned was never work out ever.